My name is Elan Rosenman. I would like to tell you about Ambisonics. Ambisonics refers to a set of techniques for the recording, studio processing, and reproduction of sound. Ambi meaning all around, sonic, sound all around. Ambisonic sound refers to a surround sound system that was developed in the 70s by the late Michael Gerzon at the Institute of Mathematics at Oxford University. And Michael Gerzon came up with a meta-theory, a theory of theories that gives the fundamental principle for this set of techniques. And the set of techniques renders a three-dimensional sound experience that imitates or recreates the sound field experience that we hear naturally, meaning that the sound that we hear, whether it be a live performance or in the woods or any sound event, comes from all around you. There's sound that has different localization and different distance components, and they all come together to create a sound field. Now, sound that we're used to hearing or traditionally heard is either coming through two speakers, stereo, or several speakers around you, Dolby surround sound 5.1, 6.1, 7.1. That's all multi-channel surround sound, and it is fundamentally different than ambisonic surround sound. Ambisonic surround sound works by taking several speakers that are in a configuration that work cooperatively to recreate a sound field three-dimensionally, meaning each speaker is somewhat like a hologram. It's a weighted sum of the entire sound field, and that weighted sum is like I said, works cooperatively with the other speakers, meaning a speaker in front of you will help localize sound behind you, vice versa. Another way to look at it is that ambisonic surround sound takes what we understand as a stereo image. So you have a right and left speaker, and that creates a band of sound in front of you. That audio image is based on Alan Bloom line from the 30s, and this ambisonic stands on the shoulders of that theory, essentially in the way that it takes that band of sound that is in front of you, that audio image, and it spreads it three-dimensionally. So you're creating a three-dimensional audio image that could be seen as being projected on the inside surface of a sphere. So the audio image that is created with ambisonic surround sound is a three-dimensional sphere of sound, immersive, spatial, and natural. It uses the same mechanisms that the ear and brain uses to localize sound, taking into account various psychoacoustic factors and combining them with the deep math and science that Michael Gerzon presented. There are several aspects of why this is so significant. The applications vary tremendously. A lot of focus is on the entertainment application, meaning for film, video games, even you could say sonic art or environmental art. I believe that there's something even far more significant as far as applications go, and that is for the use of sound therapy and using sound as a tool to enhance our experience in life, to increase awareness and enhance conscious experience individually and collectively. Sound as we know it is a range of frequencies that can be perceived by our ear, but sound actually is merely vibration. It's a vibrational component, and vibrations exist everywhere in our life, as we know, from a cellular, molecular, atomic level up to a planetary and global level. And using sound naturally, as it naturally occurs, i.e. ambisonics, gives us a way to use the vibrational nature of existence with a new sense of acuity and manipulation that wasn't possible before. So verging away from why sound and why ambisonics is so exciting and so important, and I could keep going, and I'd like to expand on that at some other point, but bringing it back down to some of the mechanics and technical aspects of ambisonics, which is what we're here to do, is let me start by explaining this chain of events. There's a set of techniques that I mentioned. First is the recording. The recording is done with a special microphone. This microphone there's two commercially available microphones. One is a Soundfield mic it's the Soundfield company, and the other that just recently came to market is called a Tetra mic. Now these microphones work by incorporating 4 microphone capsules, 3 cardioid mic capsules, and a 4th omnidirectional, all placed on the faces of a tetrahedron. And the first is front, back, second is right, left, third is up, down. All right, those 4 microphone signals with that information are sent to an ambisonic encoder. That encoded signal is an ambisonic signal. That ambisonic signal is then sent to a decoder. And the ambisonic decoder is where currently most of the innovation and exciting changes are coming to surface. That decoder, which it's important to note that the decoding and the encoding are separate and can exist separately. So you can have a encoded ambisonic signal, and it can be decoded on any decoding scheme that doesn't have to be tied or correlated to the encoding. The decoding comes from 2 aspects. One is the actual speaker configuration. The speaker configuration is quite important. There's some parameters that need to be followed. They need to be diametrically opposing. They need to be equidistant, equiangular, to name a few, for optimal ambisonic playback. And so you take that speaker configuration and you pump it into the ambisonic decoder, and at the end what you have is an ambisonic 3D surround sound experience. So the microphone records the directional components using the math of spherical harmonics. The directionality is decomposed mathematically, is then sent to this decoder and then to speaker feeds. So that is the ambisonic chain that was originally developed by Michael Grzon and his team in the 70s. Now that's very exciting, but then it gets even deeper, and there's another level. That is the realm of higher order ambisonics. Now what I just explained to you was first order ambisonics, B format. B format refers to that 4-channel Soundfield microphone or Tetra microphone ambisonic signal. Now that signal is based on a recording, okay? And that recording has 4 channels. Now, when this theory was written, this was before a lot of the developments in DSP and programming and computer capabilities. And now, what people are doing and are exploring the ways to take higher orders of ambisonic signals, and this higher order ambisonics is quite compelling because higher order ambisonics are based on manually engaged sound sources versus a recording. So when you're getting into that realm, you're really getting into the realm of virtual, 3-dimensional virtual reality and virtual environments. And it's quite exciting, and that is where I believe there's a lot of development to be done with 3D spatial sound in a therapeutic realm and environment, because you have the ability to take certain tones and frequencies and harmonics and place them wherever you want spatially within a 3D sphere, and manipulate them in various ways that we're learning to that can potentially have a significant impact on our well-being physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, psychologically.